Welcome to United. We got a great episode for you today. Admittedly, I like to eat my dessert before my dinner, so we're going to treat you to some highlights of the episode to whet your appetite before you dig into the episode. So check out these highlights. Enjoy.
It won't be easy. I think a lot of people, including myself, probably thought it was going to be easy. It's not easy at all. It's actually very hard. Like they say, only like 1% of everybody makes it to the NFL. So,
I guess I'm just curious, man. Which anime character are you channeling when you out there at Mike playing ball in the National Football League, man? What is your mantra? What is your mindset? Who is that persona that you embody when you go to work?
Since you watched it, finally, I'm gonna say this guy. Naruto Uzumaki is the guy I channel.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to United with Big Team at Indiana University podcast on student athlete mental health. I'm your host today, Josh Jackson, here in the United studio, home of Jesse Steinfeld. But I'm excited today about today's episode, man. I'm smiling and my participants smiling as well here, but I couldn't be more excited to talk to my brother, Divine Diablo. We're going to
Yes,
talk about
sir.
a whole host of topics, man, just about your journey. Your career thus far, just the highs and lows of it. But with that being said, we're going to do things a little bit different here. This is a IU Bloomington podcast of grad students there. So I know we Hokies, but I got to bring on a clip from the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers head
Hey,
coach,
baller. Hey,
Mike
baller.
Nettie. So here, and this is I'm just to let you introduce yourself. But here we go. Let's show the clip.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I win. Google me. Yeah,
So, so when we get to it, just the bare bones of Googling Divine Diablo, what would I find? What would we see, man?
You would find a Mount Tabor High School graduate, former Virginia Tech safety, and current NFL linebacker. Got drafted in 2021 to the Las Vegas Raiders. Finished my rookie contract there. I ended up in Atlanta this past year on a 2-year deal. Had a decent year. I think that Google would say that. But outside of that, just living life, man. Born August 17, 1998. Pretty much it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're so happy to have you on, Diablo, man. And for
Appreciate
those
you.
listening, I will be calling him Diablo, not Divine. But hey, how we
We
go about
teammates, it's all good.
it. But hey, man, it's so crazy to think about. So a decade ago, me, you, Sam Denmark and Eric Kuma moved
Yeah.
in the Cochran dorm, in the dormitory, right? Back in
Good days.
Blacksburg. And it's crazy to think, I think that was literally like a decade and a couple days ago. So
Crazy, right?
when you think about it, like now, like you said, safety at Virginia Tech started out as a wideout, then got moved to safety. But then drafted by the Raiders, and then now in Atlanta. So I think what is so cool to think about, and for yourself and for the people to hear, is like, what has stayed consistent from that first weekend in Blacksburg for you to the last week of the regular season with the Falcons here to, just thinking about what stayed consistent for you.
Honestly, I think most importantly, work ethic, especially like football. I, took pride in always being on time. Always just trying to do the right thing, always trying to be first. Colorado, I know you remember that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? Just trying
Yeah,
to
Colorado.
get the coach's attention. I got the nickname teacher's pet while I was in college. But I think in the long run it definitely helped me out. I think just showing coaches I really care about the game of football. They kind of put their trust in me a little bit more. So definitely that. Dang, what else have I took? Honestly, not much, man. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to football is your work ethic. I feel like talent can be beat when hard work, is in the equation, and go from there.
Sure. So with that though, you alluded to being a teacher's pet, and now you starting a linebacker in the National Football League for the Atlanta Falcons on a 2-year deal. Talk about that. Like why is there such a negative connotation to work ethic, to trying to do what you got to do, be on time? Like Like, what do you think about that? Just as you were going and now where you're at now?
Honestly, back then I just didn't. I don't think anybody really thought it was cool. I thought obviously we had to do it, or you were going to be punished. I didn't like the punishments, but but on top of that, I think coaches' trust is a big thing. I think a lot of these young players don't realize that trust goes a long way. And it's not just about your performance on the field. You got to know the plays. You got to know where to be. And just trust outside of football also builds that, If you're late to every meeting, they're going to look at you a little sideways. So I think I just took pride in that. Also, my pops was on me growing up. So I think that played a big part.
No doubt about it. No doubt. So, no, that's awesome. It's cool to hear just for yourself, man, what has stayed consistent is work ethic. And what folks might not know is, shoot, the bouncing back that you've had to do since was it the Liz
2017.
Frank? It was what was it called? Liz Frank?
You talking about,
The foot injury.
the Jones fracture?
The Jones fracture. I thought it was something Frank. I don't know why I thought it was
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Or the Jones fracture. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think. I remember them wrists early on.
Yeah, man.
To
Jeez.
then shoot in Vegas. I know you broke an arm, and then just recently broke your forearm.
Broke another arm, yeah.
So when you think about that, man, like the nature of the game, it definitely includes injury, right? That's just part of playing it, especially when you in middle drill every damn rep, right? So what I'm curious is like, what does this game mean to you? And like, why has adversity been something that it just seems like kind of rolls off,
Mm.
even blink an eye?
This game means everything to me. Pretty much the only thing I've known since I've been, I won't say born, but since I can remember, my dad had me, running football drills in the living room,
Yeah.
using video games as, the defenders. But anyways, it means a lot. I just want to be in a position to take care of my family. I think that was the most important thing to me in life. So these injuries, I think watching my mom and my dad, they got their own injuries. Like my mom tore her ACL, Achilles, still going to work to this day, So just watching them do that, it had to be nothing for me. Especially my injuries. They're mostly just broken bones. I feel like I just got to take my vitamin D more. Take extra vitamin D or something. But yeah, I just want to be in a position to take care of my family. Create a generational wealth, hopefully one day. Make a new name for the Diablo family. That's all.
Sir. But you brush over, oh, it's just broken bones, right? But there was not only broken bones, there was, like I think I already mentioned, like just position changes, going from one side of the ball to the other side of the ball. And I was thinking about me, you, and Denmark talking about you being the next Cam Chancellor at Virginia Tech, right? We're in that 7, and now a starting linebacker in the league. So, like I hear, the goal is to, get generational wealth, take care of the family, and you damn right. And I guess what also I'm curious is like, what does that say about you, man?
Honestly, man, with the position changes you were talking about, definitely a lot of learning curves, especially the one in the league from safety to linebacker. I think that was my biggest switch. Dealing with these 300-pound linemen is no joke. Honestly, I think they broke both my arms. You see one of them right there. Same spot too.
Same spot.
Same spot.
Well, how did
Anyways,
it happen?
say it again.
How did it
How did
happen?
that happen?
Yeah.
The first one, it was actually my teammate. I was making a tackle. He came in late, just hit my arm. The second one this past year, I met the fullback in the hole. And I didn't even realize I broke it till like 5 plays later off the sideline. I tried to move my arm and it kind of popped on me. And
Yeah.
that's when I knew it was broken. But anyways,
Never been over.
I think to answer your question, sorry, I ignored the whole thing. I think it says I'm a football player at the end of the day. I feel like a lot of football players have their position. I feel like I've been in so many positions that I get an idea of the whole scheme of football. It's helped me out in a lot of ways, especially moving from receiver to safety to linebacker, because at first linebacker, I didn't really know what was going on behind me. but now I'm able to peek route. So I know if this guy's running the flag, the outside guy is either running a curl or a fade or a dig. The dig's coming to me. I used to always just, attack that flat route when the quarterback hit that dig right behind me. So just a lot of learning curves. Trying to think, what else is there?
But I think, I mean, you said you're a football player. So what is that? Like, I would love to hear.
Well, what is a football
Yeah,
player?
yeah, you damn right you are. Now you couldn't throw nothing, right?
You're right. I could. I had I thought it was the risk, man. I lost it. But
no,
what
like
is a
what is
football
that?
player?
Like, what does that mean to you, and how does that show up?
I think a football player studies the game of football more than just watching themselves when they watch film. They look to see what everybody else is doing, even offensively. Like, what is the quarterback doing on this play? What does he see? Does he peek when the linebacker's kind of inching up, or does he not? Just the details of the game, I think, creates a real football player.
So, with that being said, I kind of want to switch gears just a little bit. All right, I got something. I was able to do a little research and find a video here, and I hope this looks well when I get it. So let's see here. And so anybody watching this, I'm just technologically off, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we getting old, man.
Yeah, damn right. All right, so here, let's see if we can watch a minute or so of this.
Get it, baby. Yes, sir. Good to see you.
Can we see it? Can we hear it?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Skitty, y'all boys. Go, baby.
Jeez.
Yourselves, man. You earned the right to play great. All I ask
The
is,
zero
man,
is cold,
you
too.
see what you believe.
Right.
There's no
Appreciate you,
hesitation.
appreciate you.
Trust yourselves.
Fire.
Can't wait
I got
to watch
lucky
you
with
guys
that
play.
one.
Let's go.
Yeah. Man, you done got shoot 5 with the Raiders?
Let's go. Cool, guys.
Yeah. Single digits NFL,
All ready,
crazy.
baby. Let's
Good.
go. Jess, I love you, baby.
Love you too,
Let's go,
man.
all right?
Do it. Come on.
Look at this guy.
All
man.
day.
This is crazy.
All night.
This is like what
All
Sunday
night.
night football.
I think so.
Okay, bro. Let's go.
I wanted to get to like,
Okay, Tails.
I think a minute there is you get to hear.
Start fast. Start fast. Start fast. Communicate.
fast.
Yes, sir. Start
Lead.
fast, Nine. We get it.
When you mic'd up, I feel like you get a different persona.
This is
Yeah.
great. For sure.
I believe it.
Go to work, zero.
For sure. Hey, let's start
A
fast.
lot of
man.
handshakes. Jeez.
Start fast. Start fast. Shut their hands up. Start fast.
No, I think that's all I needed to see, right? So the reason this is so funny, man, and as I get back to it, is I bet you remember this moment. I think it was maybe a month, 2 months in to being at Blacksburg, and for those listening, we didn't hear from Diablo very often. He didn't say a lot of words. And then to see the leader, the relationships you have with your brothers out there getting ready to go to war, right, on Sunday Night Football. I just think how awesome it is, man, and just how you've developed into this. But I'm curious, like, from your own personal growth, like, thinking back to you, and remember, you used to be very got to see your surroundings, right? Be evaluative of what's happening.
Observant everywhere.
Observant, yes, sir. And then seeing this guy, man, what do you make of him?
Honestly, man, I didn't have the greatest first 4 years in the league. The Raiders, I went through 4 head coaching changes, so it was hard to get a grasp on the linebacker position, especially in the NFL. I wasn't really understanding in the way. I kept trying to do the right thing, but ended up in the wrong spot in a way. So Atlanta, shout out Jeff Obert, man, our defensive coordinator. He had a idea for this defense, and I was at the center of it, right? And they told me that, and that meant a lot to me. And this was before I even signed. So I just made a promise to myself that I would work different this year, I did extra studying, extra care for my body, all that. More time into football, and I think that did so much for me. And especially like you just said, we were just talking about the video, the leadership and stuff. I think that confidence that I know I'm going to play well just just, I don't know, brought a different side out of me. And especially Atlanta, that also helps. Atlanta is a great team, great everything around here. I think they made it easy for me as well. Like, they treated me like a brother since day one. I didn't even have to go up to anybody. They all came up to me when we were, what's up, what's your name? And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. It felt like college again in a way.
Yeah.
Before then, it did not feel like college and NFL, just straight business. Everybody come here, do what they got to do, go home. Here, it's the same thing, but they ask, how's your day going? Like, oh, what's going on at home? They'll listen to you if you need to talk to them, and I respect that. I know it's a small thing, but it's a big thing to me, and I appreciate it.
It just sounds like completely different culture.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Here, I don't know that I don't want to even talk about the head coach, but since he's not there anymore. But it was very family based. Like, we played for each other. We knew why we were playing for each other. We did this cool thing before every game, defensively at least. Somebody would stand up and talk about their why. And you got to know these dudes. Like, damn, he grew up, with no dad. His dad was in jail, or his mom passed away early. Just things like that. I'm like, dang, these guys are really out here giving their all for their family. So it makes you want to play harder for them as well as your family. And I thought that was cool.
And that's awesome to hear, kind of getting that college feel again, right?
Yeah, for sure. 100%, 100%.
So, all right. So, got to steal that of just being able to, talk to your team about what your why is, man. So, I got to hear it from the source. Diablo, what's your why, man? And I know we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah. My why, my family first and foremost. My brothers, my mom, my dad. That the family part includes my girl and my dog.
Nala, right?
Nala, yeah. She downstairs whining right now. And like I said, I'm a little bit of a softie, so hearing all these stories from my teammates, I definitely wanted to play for them as well. I know they're going through a lot. We all going through our own story, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give them my all. I know when winning teams win, everybody gets paid, you know what I'm saying? So I just want everybody, to be able to take care of their families as well.
And it's crazy, man. You label yourself as a softie, and you out there in the trenches, that Mike linebacker. Why? Look, I mean, this is a student athlete mental health type of podcast, so I think I'm gonna take that from you too, man. I'm like, why is that soft? Why is that not being a man?
Oh yeah, I guess,
You
I
know?
guess that's a great point. Fortunately, the way I grew up, I guess that was labeled as soft, and I need to get out of that. So I needed that. I appreciate that. It's not soft. That's just being you. At the end of the day,
You
uh,
damn right.
I think more men should do it. To be honest, I feel like we try to be too hard sometimes. Like, for what? Nobody really cares at the end of the day. Uh, but nah, I agree with you. It's just being a man. So I
Gotcha.
needed that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, another point that you alluded to was like, all right, this year you knew that you're gonna have a pretty awesome role. Guys believed in you, coaches believed in you, and it sounded like we focus on taking care of maybe the physical a little bit more than usual. So this plays into awesome to a question I got. Again, for those that don't know, Diabo used to live off some ramen noodles, Papa
Mm,
John's cheese pizza,
mm.
Airheads, and want
Oh,
some
dang.
Doritos,
You're not
and would
wrong.
still be looking like straight Zeus walking out on the field. So tell me, like, especially now, like you're a pro. I mean, this was year
5
5.
that just passed.
This was
Yeah.
5 years, which also congratulations. I know that's a big point too. So
Thank you. Appreciate
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, 5 years in the league, doing it with the best of the best.
you. Mm.
You got to start to treat yourself like a pro, right? So I'm curious of what have you done to change? Maybe let's start just with physical health, but also I'm curious of just the mental health, right? And how you can take care of yourself again, just with the highs and lows, the ups and downs that you've experienced.
Yeah. Physically, you're right. I had to watch what I eat now. I still got to eat a lot. 240. I feel like I had to put some weight on. It's hard for me to keep this weight on though. So I'm constantly eating, but I definitely watch what I eat. I don't eat all the stuff you just listed: ramen noodles,
Papa John's pizza. I don't remember last time I ate that. Airheads even, bro, which is surprising. Like you brought that memory. I was like, man, Airheads. Like
Yeah.
I might go get one today. But anyways,
Treat
uh,
yourself. Yeah, sure.
I definitely try to eat better. More greens. Protein is usually just steak or chicken. Those are my two go-tos, and potatoes. Obviously, I keep it simple. I drink a lot of smoothies though. Smoothies is my new I go breakfast snack in the middle of the day. I love a good smoothie. Strawberry banana specifically. Throw some honey peanut butter in there. Yeah, that's the move.
Okay.
As far as taking care of my body, I do something every day, man. Like I roll on a lacrosse ball, like it's my second job. I got these Normatec legs, cold tub, hot tub, gun trash all the time, every morning for real, and even after practice. I just think it makes you feel better on game day. You move faster. I feel like it gives you a slight edge over whoever you're facing, or just a chance to be good that day. You know, because everybody's good in the NFL. You know, mentally though, I think my biggest challenge when I got to the NFL mentally was social media. To be real with you, I think social media is real nowadays, man. Especially when I wasn't playing too well with Las Vegas. I just kept getting these comments under my pictures on Instagram, Twitter. It mentioned my name. It was just bad. Like Diablo sucks, Diablo this, Diablo that. Like, dang, then you try to play better. And that's not even enough. So I just had to get off social media, basically. I've been pretty ghost on there for I don't know how long at this point. I think staying off helped me a lot mentally. I think that was my biggest mental battle because football is football at the end of the day. I think trying to impress too many people is where you kind of start to mess up a little bit. But outside of that, I'm fine mentally. I think the social media was the biggest part.
You reminded me of some comments, right? You can talk about the Twitter sphere and people, those DM requests that you get.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
everything, man.
brutal. So I hear just kind of shutting it out, blocking it out completely, just keep the main thing a little bit there.
Mhm.
But also, like, I mean, with the injuries you've had, right? What has been your way to stay true to yourself just through, I mean, you're out this year,
Ooh, I think it's week 8.
week 8.
Came back week 12.
Yeah. Chiefs. So, but just being able to stay in it, right? Stay locked in and keeping your mental right through injury. What do you think has been a key for your success in that?
Well, that's actually a great question, man. Honestly, I just keep going. It's how I live life, you know. I feel like everything happens for a reason. I broke my arm this year. I was doing so good prior to like I had a good 8 first weeks of the season. I broke my arm. I'm devastated, man. I'm about cried to my dad because he was at the game, and I forgot what he said to me, but he really got me to say just calm down. It's all good. You've been playing good. Just make it back as soon as possible, and just show them why you belong. And that really spoke to me. And I still went to meetings after I broke my arm. I still stayed in it, and I came back against the Saints, I believe, and I still had a great game. I earned the game ball that game, you know.
Right.
And after that really I think that was a defining moment for me. I really felt like I belonged in this league. After I played with a broken arm and still had pretty good games. I think just dealing with injuries my whole career, for real, taught me a lot. It's not the end of the day. You just got to keep battling, and hopefully, hey, he can stay healthy. It's not in your hands at the end of the day. You know?
I mean, focus on what you can control. Control what you
Yeah,
can control, right?
yeah. Fuente 101 for real.
Yeah. Yep, old Fuente, yes, sir. So, and we can dive into that, but we're not doing that today. So, but the next one, it's more lighter hearted type of question, but this is something that is fun. So, obviously, been pursuing this PhD in counseling and sports psychology. And
Yep.
one thing that's fun, working with athletes, man, like She is a 12 or 13-year-old competitive twirler, right? And we talk about mantras, mindsets when it goes to competing. And she labels herself as the beast, right? And that's awesome because it's a 12-year-old, 13-year-old competitive twirler, right? I have another client who takes on the mantra he stole from JJ McCarthy. 9, well, he's Deuce.
Nah.
You hear about beast mode. You hear,
Yeah.
you've seen this live and in person when Patty Mahomes starts doing one of these, or Steph Curry is chewing on the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Like when people get into their flow.
Yeah.
And so I was curious, like for yourself, and I'm gonna say it again, in the midst of pain, sound like Michael Irvin out there in middle drill every day.
Hey,
I guess
yeah.
I'm just curious, man. Which anime character are you channeling when you out there at Mike playing ball in the National Football League, man? What is your mantra? What is your mindset? Who is that persona that you embody when you go to work?
Since you watched it, finally, I'm gonna say this guy. Naruto Uzumaki is the guy I channel because I feel like he always gets up. You know, even when he down, even when he like, and he has that inner fox, inner demon in him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you never know when he's out. He's always getting back up, and then at the absolute worst case scenario, Diablo comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I do take pride in that, and thankfully, you know how everybody got their name like Beast Mode and all that. My name just works out. See, everybody in Atlanta calls me Divine, which is funny that that you said that earlier in the podcast. So I just say on the field I'm Diablo. That's why you see that difference, and I think that's cool.
And yep, finally watched I say anime. Finally watched Naruto Uzumaki. I even just thinking about him when he was fighting Pain and oh yeah, just losing it. Yeah, and then
Just
that's
lost it.
yeah.
And it's like changed the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
okay. So Divine turns into Diablo, but that's
There
just
you
what I
go.
know. So I got you. That's awesome. So really, man, a couple more questions for you today, but I just think it's so cool to be able to talk about this type of stuff with you, man.
Yes,
So I just
sir.
want
For
to thank you
sure.
again.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, um, now you might have just answered this question, but I think, um, in a lighter hearted way. But I think, the reason I thought of this question was like Marshawn Lynch. Everybody gets got, but I'm gonna get mines more than I get got though. Right? So then you talk about reset. You talk about one play, one drive, one season, with also managing injury through the process. So I'm just curious of like, how do you reset week to week, game to game, play to play? Like, what does that look like for you on the field and just day to day?
Ooh. Honestly, day to day, you just approach every day, focus on that day. I feel like every day I have something specific to focus on. Yeah, I'm focused on early downs, first downs. What do this team like to do? What does this quarterback like to do? These days you'll go to third down, you know, how do we get off the field right here? And then obviously the last day is probably red zone. But anyways, just focus on what's right in front of you. And then week to week, if you think too far ahead, it can seem like a long season. But if you focus on whatever you got to do, it goes by so fast. And I think that's what this past year just did, went by so fast. But I think that's because I was focused on whatever I was doing, where my feet were. You know what I'm saying? Instead of focusing on what I got ahead, I just focused where my feet was. And I think that was a big help for me. Shoot, trying to think, what else did you say? What was the other question?
Shoot, that was awesome, man. Be where your feet are. Like that's such a it is a simple thing to say, but man,
It's hard to do. It's
yeah.
hard to do. 100%.
You're right. So, and I think just that speaks to you just as a professional, right? And now the fifth year, it flies by, and I'm getting ready for a sixth season, and it's just
Yeah,
like, man, be where your feet are. Take it one day at a time.
Yes, sir. And it will go by fast. And as far as ending game, like you will get got, but I think it's so competitive out there. We all know that.
Yeah.
Lineman, I won't say pancake me, he'll tackle me.
Yeah.
But I'll get up and say, good play, I'm gonna get you
Yeah.
back next time. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just get going. I like it being anyway because it makes the game more fun, you know? Gets your juices flowing.
Hey, and in this video, we didn't get to it. There, they hear you laughing in the process of getting tackled by an offensive lineman. Is that something pretty consistent for yourself?
If I
Or-
ever end up on my back, I'm laughing because
Yeah.
you got me. You got me. I'm gonna keep it above. You got me. Nah, football is fun, man. I've had the most fun here in Atlanta. I don't know what it was, but I'm definitely enjoying myself here for sure.
Shoot, I think you spoke to the culture, the guys, the coaches. It just sounds like you were like really welcome with open arms and like
Yeah.
who are confident in you. That makes you be more confident in yourself when you're out there playing. So last one I got for you, and then I'll kind of leave it from there. But man, we didn't speak too much on the, just be blatant with it, just the humble beginnings, right? And kind of I remember the old Lexus, right? And talking about, just where you have come from, and we don't need to dive into that. But what I think it was important to think about is the adversity you face, the highs and lows that you have overcome, and to now being where you are now. I kind of think back to like, all right, what would you be telling a youngin that's in your shoes? What would you tell the young Diablo? This would be maybe 15, 16 years ago right now, 20 years ago. Damn, we getting old, Diablo.
Hey man, you look good. You know, talking about 20 years. Dang.
I know, that's crazy though. But like,
That
just
is
thinking like
crazy.
a little kid playing Pop Warner, right?
Yeah.
And just thinking about looking up to you and being a starting Mike for the Atlantic Falcons.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, like, what would be your advice? What would be your wise words as now being 5-year vet in the league, man, and all that you overcome?
I'd say two things. First thing I would say is it won't be easy. I think a lot of people, including myself, probably thought it was gonna be easy. It's not easy at all. It's actually very hard. Like they say, only like 1% of everybody
Right.
makes it to the
Everybody.
NFL. So nah, it won't be easy. It's gonna take a lot of hard work. If you keep going, keep working hard, keep showing these coaches why you belong, then it'll all work out. Second thing I would say, and I think it's probably more important, don't focus on proving the haters wrong. I would say focus on proving the believers right. Your family, your friends, everybody in your circle. I think proving them right will take you a lot further than trying to prove the haters wrong.
Very well said, man. And honestly, my last thing was, just getting any last comments for yourself. But I kind of, with the United podcast and being able to just talk about student athlete mental health and just how you have, shoot, man, this is an awesome journey to be able to have been a part of, and to witness a little bit, man. That's a great way to kind of close it off of this. It ain't gonna be easy, but also prove your people right. And I love that.
So, man.
So with that, Diablo, man, it's a pleasure to sit down with you and have you on the podcast.
Yes, sir, brother.
And another episode with United. And thank you everybody who listened on and all the things. And y'all have a blessed day. So I'm
Yes, sir.
44-41, and a touchdown wins it. Snap back to Hilinski, drops back, has time, passes left, caught, made at the catchment to the 20-yard line, Morrow to the 10, runs for the win, dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Washington State.